Good morning, Philippines, and hello, world. My name is Stella Marie B. Halipa, and for today's video, we are going to tackle about the impact of globalization on global communication. But before that, let us all know what is globalization all about. Globalization is the process by which people and goods move easily across the borders. In other words, through globalization, we are able to move and communicate with others, not only locally, but all over the world, especially in conducting business internationally. Globalization is not a new process or concept. Years before the advent of technology, people are purchasing and selling each other's properties, goods, and other objects of certain values. One example of the globalization around centuries is the Silk Road, wherein it is a trade developed between China and Europe via an overland route. Connecting with people on the other side of the world is now much easier than it was a few years ago. Mobile phones, satellites, and the internet make it effortless to connect and to share information with those people who have a different time zones and location with us. Global communication is directly affected by the process of globalization, wherein such impacts of globalization on global communication are the following. First, it helps to increase business opportunities. Second, it removes cultural barriers. And third, it leads to the creation of global village. The globalization helps to increase business opportunities. Many companies today hire employees that are located in other countries, using communication vehicles such as video calling to converse with colleagues across the globe, almost making it feel as if they are in the same room. Technology also makes it easier to connect with suppliers and customers all over the world, and to streamline those relationships through improves ordering, shipment tracking, and so on. With this kind of communication technology, many businesses are able to take advantage of opportunities in different countries or cities, improving the economic outlook on a global level. Thanks to global communications, information itself can be transferred as a valuable business asset from one country to another. This has the effect of making everyone's operations more modern and efficient, regardless of where they are located. Next is that globalization helps to remove cultural barriers. Many people perceive culture to be the root of communication challenges. When people from two different cultures try to exchange information, the way they speak, their body language, or their mannerisms can be interpreted differently by the other person. The way people approach problems and how they participate in communities is all influenced by culture. Globalization has made it possible. For example, for someone in Japan to understand how someone in the US goes about their day, with television and movies, cultural barriers are becoming less prevalent. Cultural relativism, lack of knowledge of others' culture, discrimination and harassment, and language differences are some examples of cultural barriers. Being able to communicate effectively and frequently with colleagues or friends across the planet helps people to understand each other's culture a little better. So, to become an effective global communicator, here are some strategies. 1. Review communication principle. 2. Analyze the message receiver. 3. Be open to and accepting of other cultures. 4. Learn about cultures and apply what is learned. And 5. Consider language needs. The last impact of globalization and global communication is the creation of global village. The phrase global village was coined by theorist Marshall McLuhan. Affected both by globalization and global communication, the global village is created when distance and isolation no longer matter because people are connected by technology. Widespread telephone and internet access have been life-changing for many people across the world, especially those in developing countries. Many are now enrolling in universities across the world without having to leave their desk chair. Virtual assistant jobs are becoming commonplace, where employees from developing countries work with companies in North America or Europe providing administrative support and other businesses services that can easily be conducted over the phone or via the internet. In summary, globalization and global communication have made it easier to see people on the other side of the world as a neighbor instead of a stranger from a faraway land. Some effects of globalization to global communication are increased business opportunities, fewer cultural barriers, and in creating a global village or making the world connected with the use of technology. So once again, this is Stella Marie Bihadba, ABS 1C student of University of Antique, saying thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed and learned from it, guys. God bless.